The Vergas Show is brought to you by Vergas State Bank, your locally owned full-service bank.
With 2 locations in Vergas and Perham, make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Goodman Supermarket in Vergas, specializing in fresh meat, produce, and bakery items since 1975. SPANKY'S Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on the shores of beautiful Rose Lake.
All right, thanks for joining us back on the Vergas Show. I'm here again with Willie Humbeck, and I tell you, if you've gotten the last 2 segments, you're not going to want to miss this one too. It's just, I appreciate, Willie, that you take the time and visit with us here, and visit us in Vergas with these great surroundings. And we could, like we talked, we could sit here all day long, right?
Even I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so thank you for sharing with us. And when we left off last week, Willie, you had just been you'd been rescued by the American soldiers, basically.
So to speak, yeah.
And we're leaving the farmhouse that you had been hiding out in, and you're walking the 100 miles home. What did you find when you got home?
Well, our home was, in our home there were living other people.
Okay.
So, and somehow, I don't know why, well, of course we could not throw them out. They stayed there.
Uh-huh.
And then we were looking for a other home, and we found one without windows, without doors, but we moved in there. And about a week later, my dad, was it a week or 14 days, I don't know exactly anymore, my dad arrived with all the few belongings we had. See, we were standing on the highway down in a mountain town, waiting for somebody to come to take him. And somebody came and took him.
Okay.
Big semi-truck. For those days, it was a big one. It wasn't like 2 days.
No.
And so then when he came home, he took we started building up. First of all the things were laying on the corners. You could find a lot of material to build. So we shut the windows just with wood. There was no glass, wooden doors, just so the wind wouldn't come in and rain wouldn't come in. And that's how we were living. Oh my God, we can say to 1948, when times got better. But in the meantime, we always built better and better.
Sure,
we didn't rest.
So there was your mom and dad and you. Did you have any siblings?
I have one sister.
One sister, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so then in 48, things got better.
Things got better, but maybe I should go a little about my sister, the other story. Yeah, so things got better. But during that time already, I had an apprenticeship as a auto mechanic.
Okay.
Which I didn't like at all because there were 2 guys. They were in the SS, not now anymore, but they were now auto mechanics too, but they knew already what they were doing,
Mm-hmm.
So, and they were not nice to us guys. They still had in their mind that I was in the Hitler Youth and they were in the SS. So they gave me a hard time. Like they told me to go to a neighbor company and get a sack full of air. And I knew better than that, but they got their kick out of it. And maybe that would be okay if they would have done it in a different way and not in the brutal way.
Right.
So, and I cried so often out of anger. And so I lost my interest in that job.
Obviously.
And well, the bad thing is I hit that one guy with a wrench.
Oh.
One day because I lost it. I couldn't take it anymore. And he was about, 10 years older than I am. So,
how did that one end?
Well, that knocked him out and I ran home. I never got back.
Okay.
See? And then the boss came and wanted to know. I didn't go back. That was it. And then I had a second apprenticeship as a barber.
Okay.
See? So I still got that equipment at home, I learned how to shave with that knife, razor knife. And it was all by hand. There was nothing electric. See?
Okay.
So I got still all that stuff at home.
Oh,
but that I didn't like either because times were so bad. I had 1 pants and 1 jacket. Sundays and to work and what all. And then my buddy, my friend, he worked already in the coal mine. And there you got everything. It came from the United States, clothes, shoes, food. And I was crying, and I looked for a reason to quit being a barber. And there was one customer, he came once a week. Hair that long, an elderly gentleman. Hair that long, his hair on his head and his beard. But the worst thing is he had a schnurrbart, you know, a schnauzer. And under the schnauzer was always hanging his chewing tobacco. And I was looking for a reason to become a coal miner, to get a lot of. So one day I had enough of it. See, and I was the one he liked to come to me because I had the right touch shaving. See, I had to soap the whole head, the face and everything, and then shave him. And then when he came, I soaped his whole mouth, and especially because he jumped up, "What are you doing?" You know, I said, "I got enough of your filthy stuff under your beard." And the boss, the barber, he looked at me, he couldn't believe it.
That you had done it.
That I did that.
So that was the end of your barber career.
Yes. And then finally, and it all came together. And then at the time my dad got sick. He couldn't move. He had something with his back.
Oh, okay.
And I used that too. I said, let me start it. And my parents were totally against that, working in the coal mine, but then they gave in.
So you went to the coal mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't I tell you that yet?
I don't remember that.
About close to 2,000 feet underground. And I was a stripper. But
yes.
Not the strippers today.
Not the American stripper.
No. So when they were done making coal, us kids had to go in there and strip everything reusable out. Conveyor belts, the jack holding up the earth. It was a dangerous job.
So how old were you when you were...
Then I was about 16, 15 years old. Because see, in Germany, after 8 years of school, when you were 14, you graduated. Eh? So in that 1 year, from 14 to 15, I had 2 apprenticeships, auto mechanic and barbering.
And then became a coal miner.
And then
or stripper.
Well, mainly stripper, yeah. Well, by the way, we were stripped when we went in there. When there was no more coal in there was a little air going through there, and there was like 110 degrees, and we had only a helmet, shorts, and shoes.
Oh, okay, sure.
And then
just
our
of the
2
heat.
lamps. One lamp was for, it would tell you when danger was, when gas built up. See, then you had to get out of it.
Do you think that that kind of a work ethic, because you're a hard worker, a very hard worker, that work ethic carried through, didn't it? By teaching it to you young, it made you that way, yeah. Well, Willie, we haven't even gotten to the United States yet, but we've got to close for today, and so I think what we got to do is put you on the schedule for later this year, and then we're going to start with the coal mine. Yeah. Thank you so much, Willie, for joining us on the Vergas Show. Just thank you for bringing sunshine to the city of Vergas. You do that just by being here. And thank you for joining us. And Willie Humbeck, you're not going to want to miss when we get back with him next, hopefully this winter we'll try to do that. When it's cold, we won't be sitting out here, but all right, we'll find a nice fireplace. Okay, you have a good day in Vergas. Thank you.